Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Miracle Guidance. I'm your host, Dr. Carmen Harra, here on OMTimes Radio, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So excited to be with you today, and we're going to talk about the lesson that we need to learn for our soul in order to grow. Your spirit was not meant to be dormant. Your spirit is meant to evolve, to expand, and attain higher understanding of life. But way too often, however, we enter the comfort zone. And we kind of halt our inner growth and stop our soul process. So consequently, our soul becomes stuck in an outdated belief system and all kinds of patterns of thinking and behavior that no longer serve us. So if we really need a deeper understanding of how to grow, whether mentally or emotionally or both, it is your soul's way of saying that it's time to seek a new direction. Spiritual transformation goes hand in hand with your happiness. Personal evolution will help you break through stagnancy and achieve fulfillment. That's all we want. We want to feel fulfilled. We want to get to the stage of joy and satisfaction. So I want to guide you towards improving yourself at all the level of your being. And because this is a calling show, I would love for you to call in. The number is 202-570-7057. And my amazing producer, Christopher, will help you talk to me. Because being a calling show, of course, you can express your opinions. You can ask me questions. You can challenge me with your questions. So that's why this show is all about connecting the dots and connecting to each other and creating a higher level of understanding. And as I say, the show tonight is meant to guide you through lesson of your soul growth. Maybe right now you feel confused about certain aspects of your life. Maybe you are let go from your job. Maybe your career isn't bringing you the satisfaction you want. Maybe your relationship just got too complicated, or your physical and emotional health is suffering right now. And how can you not be suffering with everything that's happening in the world that's affecting you emotionally? The kind of a trauma that we all experience. And you want to change these things. You want to transform yourself. You want to discover joy, more love, more purpose. But maybe you're not sure where to start and what to do about that. So the answer is, the first answer and the most significant answer is start with yourself. Start with your soul. Right here and right now. Start in the present. Because you need to reinvent yourself. You need to project the different you. Then indirectly, by doing that, you project a new tomorrow. You create that future. Your future is built on whatever you've been creating today, in this very moment. Today is yesterday, tomorrow. So remember those things. Things move very quickly into the next episode of your life. But as I said, your spirit wants to be alive. Your spirit doesn't want to be dormant. Your spirit wants to expand. Your spirit wants to understand more and more and more. If you look at humanity, how much humanity has been evolving. And for evolution, you just have to be on a quest, on a constant quest for what it is out there that you need, what it is out there that's going to make you feel ready for something new, for a new you. Embrace a new belief, embrace a new understanding, embrace a new perception. But sometimes, you know, your soul is in the quest of new direction, hitting dead ends. You fail despite of your efforts. You feel dissatisfied or disappointment. And all of that, when it's happening, that is perfect time to change. But you might feel like you have no more energy to change. And actually, when you are happy, you want to stay the same. You want to preserve that happiness. You want to preserve the moment. But when you're unhappy, you desperately want things to be opposite, to be different. But the reality, you need to take the proper action to make a difference. The kind of an action that leads to the change. So I remember in 2008, there was that slogan, the change we need to see in the world. So the people resonated with that. So we're wanting change. But I think change is what we need right now. Because one of life's greatest secret is never stay the same too long. And that should be on every wall you have in your home. So just put it out there, frame it, read it 20 times a day. You don't want to be the same for too long, because you can be the same. You're still the same, even if you feel that that's okay. That leads to a slow death of your soul, of the stagnation. One of the laws of the universe is constant transformation and evolution. Constant revision of your life is key to your soul evolution. You're supposed to become better as you pass through life. You should elevate, improve, shift your energy in a positive day, every single moment into the next. The truth is that you're not only what you were 2 decades ago. You're not the same person 2 years ago. You're not the same person you were 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago. Every minute that you're alive is teaching you something new. Every single day something is happening, something that is different, that is making you put things in a perspective, in a different perspective. Every challenge, every hardship, everything you endure is making you actually stronger and wiser. Like the song says, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Of course, there is an opportunity to transform yourself around every corner, but you must make sure you're ready and willing to evolve. Now, are you ready to reinvent yourself? If you're ready to reinvent yourself, the first thing you have to do is understand how much potential is in you. You are so much more than you can imagine. And you have more potential than you know. But your fears, your doubt, your trauma, your karmic debts that you carry with you, all the other factors are holding you back. So if you were to eradicate negative emotion and self-imposed barriers, you would understand how infinite your possibilities really are. You can break through these false limitations. So let's go, and then I'm going to go and take your calls. Let's go to the 10 principles that will help you build the best version of yourself. And I'm going to take it one at a time. Because as I said, life comes with the unexpected, with turning points that will hit you hard. But you have to be prepared. And most importantly, you have to see beyond painful experiences so that you can evolve from those experiences. So never allow yourself to become stuck in them and let them make you afraid of tomorrow. And here are those major principles to build on yourself, to create that ideal version of you, which all your life what you try to do is create that version of you that you're proud of. The number one is speak freely. Always say what it is on your mind and never hold yourself back. Don't be afraid of your truth. Speak your truth. Second, ask yourself each day, what it is that I really want. Some of you never know what they really want. But if you know what you really want, you will get what you want. What it is that your soul is longing for. Those are the two questions you have in your mind every second. What it is that you really want, what it is that your soul is longing for. Number 3, never compare yourself with others. Because whatever you have, all your abilities, everything that's happening in your life is so unique to you. No comparison. Consequently, no jealousy, no trying to live somebody else's life, no trying to dream of somebody. No, please don't do that. Number 4, engage your natural talents. We have so many talents. I think of myself like I was a singer when I was a teenager. I toured all over Europe. I had I don't know how many albums. Then I reinvented myself. I made myself a jewelry designer. I used to sell jewelry on QVC. Then I went to college, got a PhD in psychology. Then I wanted to be a radio host, hosted tons of radio shows from WRWBC, Hay House Radio, OMTime Radio, ABC Radio, and so on and so forth. So I went to so many radio shows wanting to be a host. Then I did numerous TV shows. Only in America I did 30 shows in the last 5 months. So I'm doing all kinds of things. Then I wrote, my 10th book is released in 8-9 months. I did all these things, reinventing myself. I always question what else is that I haven't done and I can still do. Being a businesswoman, I run restaurants with my husband, and I enjoy doing that. I used to buy tons of properties, sell them, resell them, rent them, update them. So I went into all kinds of businesses in my life. And I always enjoy engaging in those natural talents. I found a new talent in myself every year. I was searching for something, I found something different. Number 5, listen to the advice of others. But trust your intuition always. Your intuition never lies. Your intuition is that inner voice that will always tell you the truth. Number 6, express gratitude. Gratitude is the most healing force. If you're grateful, you're blessed. An attitude of gratitude welcomes even more blessing than you can imagine. 7, go against trends. You don't have to follow what everybody else does, but do what feels right to you. Whatever that is, do what feels right to you. Number 8, please believe in yourself wholeheartedly. Remember, you are your own best friend. You spend your whole life with yourself. You get to honor that best friend within yourself and honor yourself and believe in yourself. Number 9, dismiss distraction and don't make excuses. Let nothing stand in your way. And at the end, which is actually the 10th one, work towards your life purpose and never quit. No matter how many setbacks you experience, never quit. As I said, life comes with the unexpected, but never allow yourself to become stuck in painful memories, in all kinds of events that are just simple tests of life, and don't be afraid of tomorrow. You have to adjust to the test of time, to change and adapt to an environment and do it constantly. You cannot afford to do nothing and just be stagnant. One of the laws of the universe, as I said, is the law of change, transformation, evolution. So you have to be willing to transform. Something new will always come into your life, a new job, a new person, a new interest, a new activity, a new way of looking at things. So many times the universe forces you to create a new you. You're forced to do that, whether you want it or not. And it's okay to create a new life, create a more fulfilling career, live an old relationship, find new love, create a happy environment. It's all part of those cycles of life. Whenever you say the word forever, you stating something that doesn't exist. Forever doesn't exist because nothing remains the same. Nothing is forever. Nothing is forever, but it's for a while, for a cycle, probably for 2. But every time you lose something or someone, is the universe navigating you in a different direction and telling you not to look back. Don't look back. If you lost a job, don't see it as a tragedy. See it as an opportunity. This is your chance to reinvent, create better skills, prove that you can achieve more, that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. The more you become stubborn, the more you resist change, and you put you against the universe, the more you won't achieve what you want. Because in life, you always have to go with the flow of the universe. Sometimes it is in your favor. Sometimes it will just challenge you. Either way, you must accept it and adapt it and go with the tides. So many things people experience in life. People experience all kinds of episodes, and nothing is without a reason. Out of each of them, you have to take a tiny bit with you and grow little by little. Every time something negative happens, people ask, where is God in this? God is within you. God is there at the cellular level. It exists in the miracle that is called life. It exists in the miracle of your thinking, your brain, your body, your reality. He's never on the outside. He remains within you. So always say, God is within me and I am part of God. We lived in a life of if we only lived in a life of experiencing only good and only positive, we will never appreciate the good because we will not know the bad. We won't have a comparison. So it won't be fair in a way just to have only the good. We have to have all kinds of things to make a comparison. But I don't mean that you do have to suffer. I'm referring to the fact that there are so many things in life we go through in order to appreciate the good. My father used to say, and I put this in my first book, Everyday Karma, over 20-something years ago, the star that shines, the star that cries the most shines the most. The more you are tested, the more you radiate power, grace, and glory. Remember that the more you are tested, the more you radiate that brilliant power, that amazing grace, and then extraordinary glory. So I'm going to go and take your calls. I'll take a short break, then I'm going to go to Koi, then I'm going to go to Rose, then to my beautiful Marilyn, all the way from Singapore. So you guys hold on the line. I'll be with you in a second. I'm taking just a very short break.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organisation, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at OMTimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
You came across someone struggling with hunger. How would you recognize them? Would you notice an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for summer break because she may not be having lunch again until September? Or a war veteran who's having a hard time landing a job and getting back on his feet? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
I'm back. So excited to be with you. You know, one of the best quotes that has something to do with the topic today comes from actually George Bernard Shaw, who said, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Because this is so true. Life is a creation, a gift we can build and shape as we please. But as we create, we must maintain a clear vision of what we are making. So you just don't create whatever, you just have a vision, whatever you want to create. And when it comes to that vision, that requires your participation. So it's very important for you to participate in your creation and expand and create, as I said, as you've heard a million times, the best version of you. Because majority of us take life as it comes, and we so focus on current situation that we don't think of long-term situation. So expanding our vision allows us to see the totality of things. Think about, let's say, think about cooking a meal. Before you begin, you have to have an understanding of your final result. You have to know how you want that meal to taste. You know what you're making. You know what ingredient you need to add in order to order them. You also know how long it will take. So if you cook without knowing the steps, you'll end up making a terrible meal. But if the same thing comes true with your dream. If you know what you want to create, then you also want to know the steps that you have to take. So it's a process. Now, the word vision comes from the Latin word visionum, meaning wisdom. Having a vision, a wisdom, is to see certain events in expectation of the final outcome. So why am I telling you this? Because it's so important to prepare yourself for that great version of you, that vision that expands and create that reality with the two eyes. You see, for instance, our mind's eye is a powerful tool, but we also have two eyes, and with the two eyes, you see the house that you want to buy. But with the eyes, the omnipotent eye, the so-called the third eye, you imagine what a great investment that's going to be. You know how the house is going to, you expand the vision to helping you grow in that house and know the significance of that house. I'm just giving you examples. And I can go on and on and on because I love this topic, so I can talk forever. I want to stop here because I want to go to Coy. Hi, my dear Coy. How are you, my love?
Hi. Excuse me, Carmen. How are you, my Carmen Harra?
It's so good. It's so good to talk to you, Coy. How have you been? I know what's going on in your life because we've been talking last week, and I want to find out how is everything with you.
Everything, well, I can't really say everything, but...
Can you speak a little bit louder? For some reason, I can't hear you very well.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me all right now, Carmen?
I can hear you, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't say everything is all right, but I could say most things. How about that?
Okay. Okay.
It's been almost 3 weeks since my brother transitioned, and I have actually 2 questions about the event. All right. First, because my brother passed, I've talked to you about my friend Michael and how I just said, let him go, let him do what he needs to do. But he has come back, and I feel like it's because of my brother, and he has helped me so much, helped me do paperwork. He's taken me down to numerous times to clean out my brother's home, and he's helping doing that. And, he's been, I know, a godsend.
Right.
I'm sorry. He's been a godsend. Now,
Right.
and he's been nice and he's been affectionate. But then he said two different things, once last week and once the week before. And we're driving, and he says to me, when we're going down to my brother's house to clean, all of a sudden he says to me, well, I've been thinking about for a while celibacy, just like out of the blue. And then I looked at him and I said, really? How long has it been? He said, oh, I've been thinking about it for a while. He said, I'm not saying
Right.
I'm doing anything right now. And I said, well, if that's what you want to do, I'm standing behind you. I'm still going to be your friend. It is not a problem.
Okay.
And he's like, and I said, I won't do anything to cause you to not, honor whatever it is. And he's like, oh, I didn't say it was going to be right now. The other thing he said this past week was that he didn't want to be taken. He didn't want to belong to just one person, be in one relationship, and that he's been in that situation already. And he said he didn't want to hurt my feelings. And I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. I mean, what am I supposed to do? But it's so interesting because I can't tell, but you can tell me if he was sent back in my life just for my brother, or is there more? And also, is he trying to talk himself out of a possible relationship with me? That's part one of the question. The second part is, I wanted to know how my brother is and if he liked the memorial service that was just given on last week, Tuesday.
It is, the memorial service was extraordinary. He enjoyed it. Everybody that was talking there, he said he didn't expect that much and he didn't expect so many people. Is that true?
That is absolutely true.
So he was there. He says he was sitting there smiling, looking fabulous, witnessing everything that was going on. He said his heart was so moved. He's grateful for everything, all the effort and everybody coming, very grateful. And he also said, don't worry about this Michael guy. He doesn't know what he's doing for now. Just leave him alone. Don't make any comments. Don't necessarily try to influence, nor in a way, nor in another. Either don't try to be indifferent, don't try to convince him, don't try to say too much.
Okay.
Leave things like this. He is influenced by somebody. He's talked to somebody and somebody's influencing him. Him not to get involved, not to do anything, to take a step back. And he listens. Do you know any of his friends or any of his relatives that can do this?
No, I haven't met anyone in his family or his friends. He keeps everything pretty much to himself. He's been hurt very badly almost 2 years ago by a couple of women that he worked with. And ever since then, he hasn't been the same. And so he has some trust issues. I know that.
Okay.
Even towards me. Yeah. And we've known each other since 2004. And I used to work with him. And also, he's Ukrainian and I'm Bahamian. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but
maybe, yeah. There is something. This is an influence. Without a doubt, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
the conclusion is that there's a reason why this is happening this way, and the wisdom is to take a step back and don't necessarily try to change anything. Things will
right.
sort out on their own. So in other words, as much as confusing as it is, it gets to a conclusion. That is the necessary conclusion that you'll have to take. So in spite of all of this, you will have, there's a positive outcome. It's a positive outcome.
In his favor or
Yeah.
mine?
In both favors.
Oh,
In other words, he will come around. He will try to ask for forgiveness for saying something inappropriate, from trying to confuse you when he actually didn't want to.
and you know what, Carmen? He has, that's one of the reasons why he came back, because he said he felt bad for the past couple of years, making plans with me and not showing up.
Right.
You know, we're supposed to go somewhere and he doesn't show, no call,
Right.
no show. And he
Right.
said he felt like he needed to be here for me, for my brother, in order to make up for that.
Huh. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean,
No,
it's
me
very
neither.
nice that he wanted to be there for your brother, though I don't think that's really the case. Do you
Okay.
agree? Does it seem
Yes.
like that's what he was doing?
Uh, yes, and no. I would say, you know, the more that we that working together in my brother's house, he's never met my brother, but he came and he worked right beside me, like he's been there
Right.
forever.
Right. Because
So,
his action is a contradiction.
yes,
He's kind of contradicting himself. Things
it's
don't
like
add
he's
up.
trying
They
to.
don't make sense.
No, it seems like It seems like there's something stronger there, and he's
Right.
trying to convince himself,
Right.
you know, by saying those types of things. And I'm just like, okay, I'm still going to be your friend. You know, I didn't get, you know,
Yeah, but no, he doesn't have a. What I was talking during the show at the beginning, that in life when you plan something, you have to have a strategy. You have to act. You have to see
yes,
where you're going with your action. The man has no
yes.
idea what he's doing.
um, he needs help.
Yeah, yeah. He's really like
Carmen.
that. That's one of the reasons when people like this, when they say, "Oh, you know what? I made up my mind," and then 2 days later they come around and said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I had no idea what I was doing." This happens all the
Mhm.
time. So
Yes.
this is what I expect happening with him. A sort of
Okay.
apology. Like, okay, well, I screwed up. I don't know what I did, but obviously that was not really me. And probably I was confused, and I'm just sorry. So that's what I expect from him very soon.
All right. And my
So just
brother is
don't take him.
happy.
Don't don't take him. Your brother is very happy.
All
He's
right. That's what I
peaceful.
felt.
Yeah, he's peaceful. He's not in suffering. He's happy that he's there. He said everybody, all of us get there sooner or later, and he's happy
Mhm.
that he's there. He
Is
said he
he
felt he
singing?
didn't belong here anymore. His time here came to an end.
Yes, absolutely. Is he
Right.
singing? Is he singing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He,
Oh yeah. Big time. Yeah.
does he have a message for me?
He said that you are just the best. He calls you an angel on earth, a
Oh,
beautiful human being. That
oh,
he was blessed to have as a sister. He said,
oh.
if the world will know what an amazing sister you were, how beautiful you are, how you care, and how amazing your personality is. Yeah. He doesn't stop praising you. That's so
Aw,
incredible. That's so beautiful.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You're the best.
Oh, you the best.
I couldn't wait to talk to you today.
Okay, my beautiful.
All
Thank
right.
you for calling
I
me,
will.
my lovely. And call me
Thank you.
anytime you want, okay?
Thank you. Love you.
I love you more. I'm gonna go to Rose. Hi, my dear Rose. Are you from California?
Oh, hello, Carmen. How are you?
Hi, hi, my beautiful. So excited to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to you too.
Okay. So here I am, ready to hear all your questions, ready to answer everything as much as I can. So just,
Well, I mean, I'm asking about my current job. I should probably be asking about something else or future job, but
okay.
it's kind of a little boring question. But I had previously asked to move cubicles, and our director had requested also asked if I could, and I was told no because the company's changed their policy. But I wanted to ask again, and I need a standing desk, and I'm going to need it soon. So that's kind of what there's a retrograde going on right now, and normally I
Right.
wouldn't want to ask during the retrograde, but I do
Right.
need that standing desk. I was wondering if I asked during the retrograde, do you think that they would say yes, or am I better off waiting till the end of the retrograde?
Well, usually retrogrades, we can go, if you have any suspicion that retrograde is not going to work, or you had any experience in which
Mm-hmm.
retrograde were not really the best time, then don't do it because you operate
Mm-hmm.
on a belief system. If you're not,
Okay.
I've never been afraid on on a retrograde before. I never had an experience the retrograde was hurting you or causing you a damage. Then
Mm-hmm.
please don't worry. Sometimes retrogrades represent a new beginning,
Mm-hmm.
represent breaking through. Actually, retrograde can have a wonderful positive meaning in many cases for people like you who want to see a change, a turnaround. You know, after
Mm-hmm.
everything you've been experiencing, there's a need of something different. So,
Yeah. I was going to
yeah,
ask for a raise too, but I was wondering how that would go. I mean, I got my
that will
normal
go.
cost,
Will go.
my cost of living raise I recently got, but I wanted, they're
Right.
talking about giving everyone a raise, like maybe in 6 to 8 months, but I don't want to wait that long.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you.
So, so, so
Yeah.
you feel that will, I will get a raise?
Yeah, you will.
Okay. Okay,
Absolutely, you will.
good.
You will, and you
Um,
will, and it's coming with good intention, you know, because sometimes, you know, if you push too hard, you might get a retrograde because you push and you complain, but this is coming from them. Does
yeah.
it make sense? It's not that you imply that you need to be pushed, you know, to the front or to be appreciated. It's really coming from them. Does it make sense?
Um, well, does that mean like, so when I ask, they will give it to me? Is that it? Or because
Absolutely.
they
In
don't
other
want
words,
me
they
to
are
leave?
planning. So they are planning to give it to you.
Well, they're planning on giving everyone a raise, but they said they had to like pay some company to trying to think of the word to figure out how much they could pay each employee additional money, but I didn't want to wait 6 to 8 months. I'm asking before. But because there is a raise that's supposed to come in 6 to 8 months for
I feel
most
like this
people.
race, they working on this race since January or even last year. This has
Uh-huh.
nothing to do with the general race. This is your particular race. And it feels to me way better than just the general one. It feels like it's a how should I put it, a personalized one. It's based on
good.
everything you've been doing, everything that has
Yeah.
happened to you. No, I really feel good about this.
Oh, good. Yeah, because
No,
I got.
this is not something just to throw you something, a bone. It's coming with a lot of satisfaction.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's coming with, oh my God, this is really good. Oh my God, this is amazing. With that kind of a feeling.
Oh, good. Yeah, because
No, it's really good.
I did just get my cost of living raise, which everyone gets, but we're supposed to get an additional raise because people they are asking for the amount of work that the average person does at my company. We're not compensated properly, and a lot of people are in that boat. A lot of people. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But is it possible to ask? Well, I was going to see if I could ask another question, but
sure, ask me.
I don't know. Maybe I should just be open to what you have to say, or what do you think?
No, I see. So there's a lot of satisfaction. I don't know where you're traveling, but I feel like you're going to have a trip. Do you plan any of this?
No, I'm not planning a trip at this moment.
Okay, so then there will be a traveling, unexpected traveling, an unexpected reunion. Probably the trip is associated with the reunion. I see you with a bunch of people, and you reconnect with some people you kind of lost touch and lost contact. So that sounds like a very good thing. I also feel like an overall excitement over the next number of months, feeling more joyful, feeling more in tune, feeling like, hey, I'm getting there. I always wanted this, and I feel it's coming to me. Do you also change a residence or a property?
I wasn't planning on that.
Yeah, there's something about an experience that involves eventually an investment in a property or something like that. But it does. My opinion is overall that everybody should, if they have a chance, buy something extra, because money goes by the minute down in value. So because of the inflation, instead of keeping money in a bank, if you put it into something solid like land, property, gold, money grows in value. Money kept in banks are losing every second, so you should not do that.
Yeah, I've been thinking, I live in California, and I know prices have been going up throughout the whole country, but it is outrageous here, outrageous how much it is to live in this state.
It is coming outrageous almost everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I was trying to figure out a way to buy something. So
but the sooner the better, because anything we plan to buy lately, it is becoming more and more complicated, having to do with the raise in the expenses, the values, everything goes up, prices go up, rates go up, out of control. I personally rarely remember in the last 40 years, of living in America, I don't remember big spikes like this, in which you just go today the gas is 4 point, tomorrow is 6. I mean, come on. Or the rates are, today is 4, tomorrow is 6. I mean, not even like that, I remember buying a property 20-something years ago when the rates were 18. That I will never forget. But not with that kind of a spike. If we go like this, the rates are going to be 25 in 10 months, So what's going on here? It's incredible.
Yeah.
It feels to me like we don't really know what we are doing.
Yeah.
I feel the world, like the leaders of the world, they feel like they need to control it, but they don't know how to control it. I may be completely wrong, but I'm just, But
Yeah, I think you're
take
on.
it in your private life, you're good. You're very good. Yeah.
But you mentioned like me going away on some expected trip and reconnecting with people.
Right.
I don't know, like, could this be another job or could this be family, or do you think?
Yeah, it can be family because it's a big reunion with a lot of people.
Okay. Yeah.
Huge reunion with a big bunch of people, a lot of people in your family that join, a lot of people around you that seem to join this,
Oh, good. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping
keep me posted because
I
there's
will,
a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's all very good.
I will. Oh, good.
You're in a
yeah.
very good time of your life.
Oh, great.
Is there anything else in particular you want to ask me? Anything else?
I guess for some reason I was kind of scared to ask about this one, like, maybe getting another dog. Because my family.
That's a good idea. Getting dogs are healing energies. They like those souls that come around you and they will sacrifice for you. I love dogs so much. I love animals overall.
Oh, I do too.
They like people having dogs, they are blessed.
I absolutely love, and I'm passionate, but I'm extremely, extremely sensitive because one of my neighbors that lives in the area, she started a dog rescue, and I was thinking about offering to walk dogs for her, But I'm also
That's not
afraid.
a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
I'm also kind of afraid on an emotional level, because I'm going to feel really, really bad for, like,
right.
It's just and these situations that are animals,
I know
like
what you
pets
mean.
are, and they're not toys. They're not toys.
Right.
Sometimes people just discard them like it's some old toy, and I'm worried on the emotional
souls.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
They have the soul that are so authentic, so giving, so loving, so there for you. That's why we used to say a dog is a man's best friend, and it's so true.
Yeah.
It's like a dog will never hurt. A dog will always sacrifice, will always protect you, will always take your disease away, your problems away. Yeah.
Do you think my family will change their mind and accept another dog? Because it's not me. I would.
They will. They actually, I think all of you guys, you love dogs.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it probably is the fear of too much responsibility. They are a responsibility.
Yeah.
They are a responsibility, but I feel the love is more powerful than anything else.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my dog, the sun rises and sunsets on his life. So, yeah.
Right. I know because I have dogs. I can't live without them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well,
my beautiful Rose,
thank
I love
you.
Thank
so
you for
much.
calling
I
me.
love you too. Thank you. Take care.
My beautiful.
Thank you.
You too. I'm going to take a very short break and I'm going to Marilyn from Singapore. Marilyn, hang in there. I'll be with you in a second.
The best of holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Ascending Hearts is no ordinary dating site, but a spiritual dating site with a purpose, to link you with your soulmate. We engineer the serendipity so you can trust that you will attune with someone that has the same matching vibration as you. Ascending Hearts, the conscious dating site for the spiritually aware. Try Ascending Hearts for free. AscendingHearts.com.
Hello, I'm Sandy Sedgbeer, host of OMTimes Magazine's flagship radio show, What is Going On? My passion is sifting through information, research, and innovations from new thought teachers, speakers, and researchers pushing back the boundaries of what we know about life, energy, metaphysics, and the universe. I love shifting perceptions about who we are, why we're here, and how quickly impossible becomes normal when we open our minds, expand our awareness, and accept that the only limits that exist are those we place upon ourselves. So, if you're the kind of forward-thinking, eager investigator of what lies beyond the current reality that most perceive, why not make a date to come play with me in the field of possibilities at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, and together we can discover what's really going on.
If I could be you,
and you could be me,
for just 1 hour.
If you could find a way
To get inside
each other's mind,
walk a mile in my shoes.
walk a mile in my shoes.
walk a mile in my shoes.
We've all felt left out. And for some, that feeling lasts more than a moment. We can change that. Learn how at belongingbeginswithus.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
And I'm back, so excited. I'm going to talk to my beautiful Marilyn, calling me all the way from Singapore. Hi, my lovely Marilyn.
Hello, Dr. Carmen. It's been a long time.
Beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so excited to hear your voice. How can I help you, my love?
Well, there's a lot of going on, but even though I feel so at peace and calm.
Tell me.
Yeah, because I've been in a relationship, but I feel so calm with him.
Right, I remember.
So I'm still working in person. Yeah. And that is not my concern. That is not my concern at this moment because when I was on holiday, this is the first time that we have a big reunion with my family, even though it's costing me so much to bring them together. And as I renovating my house, there's a land that some people give it to my father, our landlord, and they give it to my father without any writing, unfortunately, because my father is illiterate, you know. So their land, they will be tending it for more than 50 years until my father passed, and then my brother continues. So this land that I'm trying to buy because I know that they already gave it to my father, but I still don't have that writing, so I end up buying it. But they're charging me so much money. So I asked permission to but now this person, this family, the landlord, they have 8 children, okay? And then the eldest, I already asked permission that I will be building some part of it. I will be taking some part of the land. And he asked me, and he already gave me that permission. But unfortunately, this younger brother of them, he stopped the work from my house. So, okay, if you don't want it, because I cannot do anything, so if you don't want it, maybe you can just sell it to me. And then they said yes. So, but they're selling me it way too expensive. So that's why. So my brother and I decided that we got upset. So how about we just give them the land, give them back, let them do it let them do the work in the farm. So we decided, and then just give us the compensation. And then we talk about it, and then they say that you don't get any compensation because your father signed a paper before that we are not aware of it. So I said, okay. So I cannot argue with that. So I just asked them to maybe they show me that letter that he signed, that document, but they are not showing it to us. And too bad of us, my son and I, because I was really in dilemma what to do with it. And my son, my eldest son, we call his spirit. I know it's bad. And ask advice from him what to do. And he said that we just have to let it go. He said that he did sign something before, but he doesn't know what it is. And we just let it go. So my concern now is, because I cannot do anything to get that land, so my concern now is maybe it's just a small piece of land. And what do you think if I just offer them?
I still have a feeling that you're gonna get the land.
But it's too much, Dr. Carmen. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's so strange. I cannot explain you why. I feel in my heart that you're gonna get the land. It's just, but I cannot.
But I don't know how to change the mind.
Right.
So I was thinking, because my brother is just like, okay, I don't have to return the land. Then I just keep continuing it because he's worried that they're gonna close off the passageway. So we don't have any access anywhere when we go to the farm, when we go to my other brother's house.
Right.
So that is really worried.
Is it possible to get the land in a different way? Or there will be another way of doing it?
That's what I was thinking, because it's way too costing me. So if I get that small piece, about 8 square meter, because the land that they're trying to sell me is 108 square meter, and it's costing me about $6,000.
Right.
So I was thinking offering them a small amount that they can refuse for that 8 square meter. So do you think they will accept it?
Yeah, this is your alternative. I feel there is an alternative to make this right. And I think you will make it right. And at the end, you will be very happy with the outcome.
All right. So I just do that then, do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Because if doing that, they will keep increasing their price because they know that I need the land.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the way to do it.
All right.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Okay.
So at the end of this